Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now today I'm going to be showing you the coins that I bought at the antique shop this week. So without further ado, let's have a look at all these coins that I bought this week. So as usual, I've put the coins in this box and I'll give you a sneak peek before we begin. Right then, one by one from the worst to the best in my opinion. Here we go. We start off with this coin here. This is a halfpenny coin from 1932. And although it's not a very valuable coin or a very rare coin, it is a coin that I needed still for my halfpenny date run. And so I got one this week. This is a George V coin, as we see here, and was I think the last, or one of the, maybe the penultimate one, halfpenny of George V I still needed for my collection. So I bought it for just 50p, a great price to tick off another coin for my collection of the old halfpennies. And it is still in pretty nice condition. There is a bit of a dink there across Britannia's face, and another similar mark here on George V's chin. But apart from that, a quite nice condition coin, and as I say, a new coin for the collection. Next up then is this coin. This is the Olympic Taekwondo 50p and has a very cool design here. You can capture sort of the motion in these sort of martial arts and movements and fighting going on within the design here of this Olympic sport. Very cool. This is of course an Olympic coin from 2011, released the year before to go into circulation ready for the Olympics the next year as part of the 29 coin series, all of which are among the rarest and more valuable 50p's in circulation. I did not get this one in circulation though, I did buy it. I saw it online for £2 and thought it was a great deal and a good price for a coin, an Olympic coin that I still needed, bringing me ever closer to finishing the Olympic 50p set for a good price. So there we go. Another great coin to add to the collection for £2. Next up is this coin. This is an old shilling from 1921. And so that's right, it's 50% silver, as after 1920 they were debased from sterling to 50%. Now I did have a 1921 shilling, even in better condition than this, but I bought it for only £2, as that is a good price for the silver content within inside. More of an investment, not just particularly singularly, but just to add to my sort of stash of doubles and silver coins as just sort of the bullion weight of silver rather than a collection. But it is still a great old coin with over 100 years of history within it. And the condition isn't too bad either, with the milling still being intact and the design very recognisable on both reverse and obverse. So there we go, another cool coin for just £2 once again. The next coin is here. I've put it in a capsule, but I'll take it out to better film it. Here we go then. Now this is a very beautiful coin with loads of history, and it is still in great condition. We can see here that it is a copper coin, so it will either be a halfpenny, penny or farthing, and the way to tell, as there's no denomination on the coin, is by the size and the weight. So I can see here and I can tell that this is a farthing, an old Victorian, as we see, farthing. This has the lovely design of Britannia here, seated with the shield and trident as usual, with the national flowers below her there on the coin, and the legend around. Britannia Reg Fid Def, Queen of Britain, Defender of the Faith. Looking to the obverse, we can see that this coin is from 1851, so before the new farthings obviously were brought out in 1860, with the copper recoinage or bronze coin recoinage, an older coin with the bun head portrait here, the Victoria di Gratia, Victoria by the grace of God, and the date 1851 at the bottom. As I said, the condition is pretty nice for a coin well over 150 years old. The mintage is on screen now, I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but I think it's a fairly scarcer date, but we'll see in the edit. But nevertheless, a great coin to add to my collection, and a date of farthing I didn't have, so a new coin, a great coin, and a wonderfully priced coin at only £3 for this coin, which I think is a good deal. The next coin is once again a lovely, lovely coin. A nice big old piece of sterling silver from the reign of George V. We see here a 1919 half crown, the last year they were sterling silver before they were debased. On this lovely reverse design we can see the quartered royal shield, two parts with the three lines of England, the rampant line of Scotland and the half of Ireland there as well, crowned at the top with a lovely ornate crown and inscribed by the Order of the Garter. Shame upon him who thinks ill of it, with the date at the bottom 1919, the denomination half crown and a part of the legend at the top as well. Fid Def Indimp, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. Moving round to the obverse, we can see here the portrait of George V, and it is still in quite nice condition, as is the reverse. The initials of Bertram McKennell, BM, can still be seen, as we can see just there, on the truncation of the king's neck, BM for Bertram McKennell, the designer of this coin. And the legend inscribing it is still very much intact with less wear than most of the raised design. The 1919 half crown was a coin I needed for my half crown date run, and so I got it. For the nice price of £15, I think that's a good deal. Once again, £15 for a new sterling half crown added to my date run. One of the best purchases of the week I think, and definitely a lovely, lovely coin. And as I said before, sort of the feel of these sterling coins. The more modern coins don't have the nice feel. You know, it's nice design, perhaps, but not a nice feel. But the old sterling silver coins that have done their job in circulation have a certain feel to them. Nice tactileness. The penultimate coin of the day is another sterling coin, but a little bit older this time, an Edwardian sterling silver coin. This is a florin or a 2-shilling coin featuring the standing Britannia design here on the coin. A lovely, lovely, highly praised design by numismatists. We can see this one is from 1907. As before, I will put the mintage on screen as I think it's a slightly rarer year of florin, so that's always an added bonus. And of course, as you can probably guess, it is a new date for my date run of florins. Here is the portrait of Edward VII on the obverse, and it has been a bit worn, but not too bad. You can still see the detail of the eye, sort of the nose detail, as well as the detail of his ear being still intact, although he has been sort of worn flat on the top, looking rather bald. It's still fully recognisable, and with the big long legend surrounding him all intact in that lovely sort of Edwardian font, different to the ones used in later years. The font sort of changed, and I personally prefer the Edwardian font style on the obverse legend of these coins. And you can also see all the milling on the edge is still intact. That was a measure to prevent clipping, and as you can see, none of the silver has been stolen from this coin, which is obviously very cool. So as I say, a 1907 florin, and of course one for the date run, that only cost me £12.50. So once again, a great deal, as I've said, for all these coins. I think I always get some lucky deals and some great deals at the antique shop where I go. Now then, the best coin in my opinion for this week is this one. Now usually I wouldn't give just a piece of bullion silver a sort of higher praise than some of these old circulating sterling coins. But there is a special feature about this coin, as well, a special feature to me at least, because as you can see, this is a 2023 1-ounce fine silver Britannia, and that has the portrait of Charles III, King Charles III on the obverse. This is my first ever King Charles III Britannia. I have a few of the Queen Elizabeth II ones from earlier years, but this is my first King Charles III Britannia. There are a few bits of milk spotting on the obverse, as you can see there. The reverse though looks to be mostly fine, but as I said, it is just a bullion value coin, so that doesn't really necessarily affect the price. It just potentially makes it sort of less good to look at. This is a £2 coin, but of course you wouldn't spend it as the silver is worth more, and there is also an added premium when you buy these. However, I got this at my antique shop for a great price of just £26. It's quite a bit under what they usually sell for on the line, on the bullion dealers and stuff, so this is a great price I think for my first ever King Charles III 1-ounce Britannia. And of course it is another troy ounce added to the stack in sort of more bullion form, as I've said with these coins, as well as collectability here. A nice mix of coins to add to the collection this week. So there we go, 7 lovely coins added to my collection this week. Please do comment down below your favourite of these coins that I bought. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching as always. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more coins or bits and bobs. Bye.